So how gorgeous to have you all here this morning. It's Friday morning, yay! And it's day 15. So today, yeah, I'm getting quite excited about this build up towards the December the 21st. And I've been just listening to a few of my kind of teachers, not necessarily yoga teachers, but teachers in kind of the field of healing. And it's actually this, things are changing in the world. It's not going to be like we're going to go back to how we always were. And sometimes when we have change going on, we can resist things. And I think sometimes we do that with the body and in our practice as well. We can create resistance instead of allowing and flowing. So today's practice is going to be about going with the flow. So the good news is we're all in this same river together at the moment. We're all kind of going through this river, the same river. So we are all together in it. But what's important is, we don't try and go against it. We don't try and sort of hold on to a rock too hard and resist that flow, but we actually go with the flow. So I'm going to invite you today just to maybe have the intention today of going with the flow of the movement and just going for how things feel with you, not resisting, but just maybe there's some new things happening with your body on in your practice, in your outside world. So let's just go with the flow today and see what happens. And I'm embracing that a little bit too today as well. I just thought I'm going to see how it was today amongst us and go with the flow. So let's find the sit bones and let's take a moment to breathe together. How I'm feeling today, this breath, I love doing this one. Like one hand on the chest and the heart center, and one hand just on the belly here. It's quite nurturing as well. And this is really good for soothing anxiety. So we just close the eyes. Really simple breath, breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose. And breathing out through the mouth. And just continue that really simple breath. And notice how it affects how you feel on the inside. Try and go into your body. And just watch it calm down. You can maybe sense that river flowing, but we can always bring ourselves through our breath to a more calm state of flow. Just accepting where you are today. In a moment to say, for me it's morning. Appreciation for your body. When it seems like there's a storm going on around us, when we go inside. And perhaps the only thing we can do is just go inside, keep ourselves strong, healthy and calm. Feel how powerful the breath is to change your state. I'm going to keep the eyes closed today, and just release the hands onto the knees. As we start to move here, I'm going to invite you not to think too much about exact circles, but just allow the body to move with a sense of flow. And maybe you can imagine you're in water, nice warm water, and the river's taking you, and you're just relaxing and going with it, rather than resisting anything or forcing or trying to carve a path that you've always done because it feels known. Let's try and relax and really go with the flow. Just letting the shoulders and the head move, and just gently coming into the body. And maybe you can hear the water. We've got calm water today, but it's still moving. And it's different every day, like our practice. Every day the body's in a different state, so just move in a way that feels really nice today. And slowly coming to a stop. We're going to take the legs behind now, coming onto the knees. I had my blanket around me this morning, a bit of a chill. Now take the hands behind the head. Just take a moment just to get yourself comfy. So what we don't want to do is lift up the shoulders and create resistance or think too much about, what shape we're making, but instead we're going to start to just, if the movement really starts from the spine, and we tip the spine to one side, and then we round, and then we open. And it's just making those same kind of circular motions. And just exploring this fluid motion in the body. As if just waking up and having a good yawn and a stretch. See how the body wants to move. Now you'll be moving around on your sit bones as well as you do this. But just exploring your body, going with your flow, not working against it, not forcing it, just exploring. Let's go in the other direction. And maybe it's a new type of movement, it's a new sensation, but where we are right now is somewhere we've never been before. And when we relax and go with the flow, we're going to feel more able to manage what's happening. Not just manage, maybe even embrace what's happening. And take the arms out, give them a shake. Imagine that flicking the water off the fingers. It's going to change your energy a little bit there. And then we're going to come onto all fours. Option is to be down also on the forearms if that's more comfortable. And we're going to work with the sacral area. So we're going to do these nice circle, the flowy movements with the with the hips. Circling the hips and getting some movement there. This is an area we can get a lot of stuck energy. You just move in a way that feels like water moving. You can explore. The water might be taking you into new places. I'm hoping you can hear the water as well, then. It can really enhance your experience. We have the sound and it's real water. Let's go in the other direction. And you can even imagine that you're a fish in water. Think about how the fish moves. It goes with the stream. It just kind of lets go and it lets the river take it. Now I'm going to tap the toes. I'm going to come to sit back onto the heels and then lift off the knees. And just walk the fingertips forward for a moment, breathing into the back of the spine, dropping the head down. Now bringing the hands back towards the feet, we're going to start to lift the tailbone up, drop the head down, and just dangle the arms, dangle the head. You're not concerned with forcing the legs to straighten. You just go with the flow, have the knees nice and bent. We're more interested in letting the spine unravel, letting all that clutter fall out the crown of the head. Let the arms dangle and just float through the water. And start to make little figure of eights with the hands. And then gather a ball of energy between the hands. Make sure the feet are parallel, about hip width apart. Drop the tailbone down and roll up through the spine. Rolling up to standing. Take the arms above the head and reach up. And then exhale. As you roll down. Walking the head down. Now, rolling up as you inhale. Nice soft bend in the knees. Feel the spine nice and fluid. So not forcing, just flowing with the action. Exhale as you press the arms up. Inhaling, coming through center, the arms. Fingertips head down towards the floor. The arms take you. Just going with this nice loop. On each time you do this, you might be able to go a little further. Extend and reach up higher and open up the front of the body. And exhale, coming down. Okay, and this last one, just let the arms float out to the side and take the right leg back. Just make it really bouncy. And then let's just roll around here, the upper body. So you can take this back knee down as far as you like. But what we're more interested in is this idea of flow of the body. So the lower body is really nice and stable, but buoyant, as if you're being held in water. So there's this buoyancy to it. And the upper body, just kind of moving it around. The arms floating around. Oh, waking everything up. just flowing and getting into those spaces where the body wants to go. It's going to warm everything up here. So, you know, it might look all floaty and free, but, you know, just in this stance here, it's going to start to fire up some heat in the lower body. Now take the arms and open them. Just take a few where you open and straighten that front leg. Ooh, opening out your wings, welcoming in the day. And this last one, open up the arms, drop this right knee down, and then bring the fingertips down to the floor, just nice and just really on the fingertips, little cupcake hands, and just start to float and press that right hip forwards. As you do this, gradually start to open out your left foot, and you might even want to take a longer stance if you like, so taking the right knee back, and then start to bring this left hand just onto the thigh. Keep pressing and opening. Just lightly on the fingertips of that right hand. And then we're going to start to open out that right arm. And again, just exploring. Maybe there's circles, maybe you just want the hand to the shoulder and move the elbows to start with, but just explore. Maybe the arm comes over towards the right, where feels nice for your body this morning. Maybe it's looking right behind you and opening out that arm. Don't be led by what you think it should look like, but just explore. Instead, own it. And then I'm going to bring the arm over the head, bring it down towards the floor again. Just walk this left foot in, so it's just between the hands, and we're going to take the tailbone back. And again, it's not forcing, it's going with the flow. What you'll find when you move like this is things naturally soften. You feel all kinds of benefits, physical, physiological, and also maybe emotional, when you start to just soften in your practice and go with the flow. And it becomes this magical exploratory journey rather than something that you should do. It's like, oh, that's where I am, that's where I'm going. And that feels nice. Now let's float the body forward, just planting that left foot in. We're going to step the right leg in to join the left. We come to a little fold here. Gather in your ball and roll up, rolling, rolling, rolling up. Bring the arms up above the head. Hold there for a moment. And then release the arms. Just take a moment just to check in here. Just the energy in the body. Can you feel the flow of the energy? Maybe tune into the water. Good. Now let's take the left leg back. Do the same thing on the left side. So, you can choose your stance. I'm not going to say, that foot has to be right there and that foot has to be right there. Just choose a nice open stance. Okay? And you get a bit buoyant. It's not like bounce, bounce, bounce. It's buoyancy, as if you're being held in water. There's the feeling of it. And then we're just floating around. We're just hanging about. Is it Mr. Soft? Just floating. Seeing where the arms want to go. There'll be different parts of the body want to open up, and your body's going to tell you. Notice what's going on in the shoulders. There's going to be a little work going on in the thigh there, so let's be with it. Go as far as it doesn't feel like you're forcing. The minute we create resistance, we lose the benefits. It might be nice, floating free. You can still be strong but soft. And let's start to open out the wings. Ooh, open. It's like this is our good morning. I'm trying to put a good morning move into each of the classes. It's like a yay, good morning, welcome in the day. Oh, I just said that. Like the sunlight right in my face there. It was beautiful. These little moments of magic seem to be more important than ever, don't they? We recognise all nature's beauty. Okay, this time bring the arms around and bring the hands down to the floor, either side of that right foot. Just take the left knee back on the fingertips. And again, just this nice buoyancy, exploring, softening, opening. As you're pressing that left hip forward, start to just open out that right foot. So it's out on a diagonal, so it's more just accessing that slightly differently. And then we can start to add in an arm, this right arm. We're going to wake up the whole of the body and moving the body as a whole. You know, the body's a plant, it's not a machine. So everything works together and it's all connected by this wonderful fascial network, this like web in the body. Going to where it feels nice for you. Now bringing the arm up and over. Start to bring this right foot in, toe, heel, toe. And take the tailbone back. And again, we're still moving, we're pressing back. It's not stationary, it's softening, especially in the morning to work like this. And it's like you're taking the chewing the chewing gum, and it starts to put the fluid back into it. It starts to stretch it out, the tissues, not just the muscles. Floating the body back forward, land that right foot down, tuck the left toe under, step the left leg in, drop the head. Oh, relax the shoulders. Stay there for a moment. And then slowly, feeling everything, rolling up. Gather your ball between the hands. Stack the vertebrae one on top of the other. It's more like a wave as you come up. The arms extend up. Now opening the arms out to hold that big giant rainbow between the hands. Feel everything open without forcing. Feel expansive. Allow the light to come into the body and it illuminates every colour that's within you. Close the eyes and breathe it all in. Now taking the hands to the back of the head. Draw the elbows towards each other, bending the knees. Just put a little bit of weight on the back of the head. So the head's going to go really heavy. And just wind yourself down. towards the floor. Bringing the fingertips down, sitting onto the knees. And sitting back onto the heels. Closing the eyes and just sitting with the back straight. Just take a moment just to observe what's happening in the body. With the eyes closed, just bring your awareness just to the place between the eyebrows. The third eye, maybe there's some shapes and colours there. Just imagine that place softening. And receiving light. Tune into the water. Let yourself just relax. Like the spine's long, but it's not held rigid. The shoulders relax. Face and jaw relax. As you tune into the sound of the water, imagine yourself just going with the flow. Allow the water to take you. You can imagine yourself floating down the river. But you're okay. There's other people around, all in that same river. It's warm. And you're just floating, and it's effortless. And we're not entirely sure where we're headed. It looks more colourful. It's inviting. It's unknown, but it's inviting. And let's bring the hands together. Rub the hands. Nice and fast. Keep the eyes closed for now. And then place the palms over the eyes. Just let the eyes be bathed. Maybe you could see some colours there. Just imagine the colours around you. As you slowly take the hands away, blink the eyes open. And bring the hands to the heart. And from my heart to your heart. Namaste. Namaste from Molonat here. Hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Tonight is Soma Dance. We're doing a lot of that kind of stuff in Soma Dance tonight. It's air element actually tonight. Think gladiator theme and things like that. So same details just to log in. Might see you tonight or tomorrow morning.